Story time, story time, story time.
What's up, family and friends? Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Yes. Hallelujah. Listen, happy Sabbath. Yes, ma'am. If you don't know, I'm Bonnie G in the place to be.
Hey.
And I like to say, hey, where the Ruach is, I want to be present.
Me too. Hi, I'm Nishan.
AKA Auntie Shawnee, because we like to season it from the top, okay? And this one over here is none other than Auntie Shelly on the beat. It's just so seasoned. It's to perfection. To perfection. You ain't missing no salt, no garlic pepper.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, I think we listen. It's just seasoned, okay?
Yes.
As we do all the time on Storytime, you know it is our Shabbat, well, Shabbat Eve, like you like to call it, because the sun is not quite down here in the Bay Area here. Shout out to the Bay. All right, listen. So we like to read our scripture from Jubilees 2. Am I going to?
Yeah, I think it's 2.
It's 2.
It's true. Sure is. Jubilees chapter 2.
And 18. So I'm reading it from the Sefer app on my wonderful iPhone. It's still a phone, y'all. This is where I am. Jubilees 2 and 18, and it reads, says, oh look, you already had it. And he gave us a great sign. Please be in the room because he's talking about you. Okay?
Yes.
You are and he gave us, you and the us part. Okay. And he gave, and I'm sorry, and he gave
us.
And he gave us a great sign, the Sabbath, that we should work 6 days, praise him for the 6th day being today.
Hallelujah.
But guard the Sabbath on the 7th day from all work. And all the angels of the presence and all the angels of sanctification, these 2 great classes he has bidden us to guard the Sabbath with him in heaven and on earth. And he said unto us, behold, I will separate unto myself a people from amongst all the peoples, and these shall guard the Sabbath. And I will sanctify them unto myself as my people, and will bless them as I have sanctified the Sabbath, and do sanctify it unto myself. Even so will I bless them, and they shall be my people, and I will be their Elohim. And I have chosen the seed of Jacob from amongst all that I have seen, and have written him down as my firstborn son, and have sanctified him unto myself forever and ever. And I will teach them the Sabbath, that they may guard the Sabbath thereon from all work. And thus he created therein a sign in accordance with which they should guard the Sabbath with us on the 7th day, to eat and to drink, and to bless him who has created all things as he has blessed and sanctified unto himself a peculiar people above all peoples, and that they should guard the Sabbath together with us. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
Thank you, Yah, for the sign.
Yes.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
She read that out of the sea.
Yes. So, and see this thing? So I read that out of the Sefer. You won't have Jubilees in your regular 66. No. But if you purchase your Sefer on Sefer.net, not full price, okay? Because there's a Storytime discount waiting for you. Yep. Just remember that the O in Storytime is actually a 0, and then the E in the word time is actually a 3 as a reminder, because we're going back to the covenant. Okay, we're pushing us back. See how that 3 is backwards? It's purposed. Okay, it's intentional. All right. With that being said, we are in the 3rd book of Ezra.
Yes. That was fast.
I know.
Good stuff.
We went to Ezra, Nehemiah, 3rd book of Ezra. Now we got a 4th waiting for us. Yeah. But as also, like I mentioned before in the 1st book, I said, hey, I don't know much about it, so I'm going to take a seat. You see this seat I'm sitting in? It's going to withhold me because I'm a student today.
She's still going to be talking.
Well, if he gives me something, I mean, listen. I'm a little not confident. I'm a little on a less confident part on Ezra. Let me be real.
Chapter 1.
Yeah, we're still on chapter 1.
We still on chapter 1? We went nowhere. Okay.
You're on 43.
All right, here we go, y'all. And Jehoiakim, his son, reigned in his stead.
Oh, maybe we should.
Jehoiakim. Oh,
Yeah,
set
no.
up.
No, just in case somebody wasn't on there. They're doing like a little flashback of the kings.
Oh, yeah.
So they
yes.
started with Josiah because he was the king in Judah or Yehuda. But I think he was the last good king. And so they're going down through the lines of the kings and why they got taken away into Babylon in the first place. So it's like a little flashback.
Yeah.
Because remember, we got a little confused yesterday.
Yes.
Yeah, so they're having like a little flashback. This is how they got there. These are the kings.
Okay.
I'm glad you said that because we went from the temple and
They got
the
back.
feast.
Yeah.
And it's never been a Pesach like that one. And then we
was-
went into
Yeah. Listen, that's why I'm having several seats in one seat. Okay?
all right. So verse 43 again. And Jehoiakim, his son, reigned in his stead. He was made king being 18 years old and reigned about 3 months and 10 days in Jerusalem and did evil before Yahuwah. So after a year, Nebuchadnezzar sent and caused him to be brought into Babel with the holy vessels of Yahuwah, and made Sidkiyahu king of Yehuda and Jerusalem when he was 21 years old. And he reigned 11 years. And he did evil also in the sight of Yahuwah, and cared not for the words that were spoken unto him by the prophet Yirmiyahu from the mouth of Yahuwah. Oh, that's when they say from the mouth of Yahuwah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because we're the vessel. He speaks.
That's he.
Yeah, so he
straight
wasn't listening to the
disobeying
prophet. But look who appointed him, Nebuchadnezzar.
Oh,
Not Yahuwah.
duh.
It's not Yahuwah's man.
Right. Verse 48. And after that, King Nebuchadnezzar had made him to swear by the name of Yahuwah. He forswore himself and rebelled, and hardening his neck, his heart, he transgressed the Torah of Yahuwah Elohim of Yasharel. The governors also of the people and of the priests did many things against the Torah, and passed all the pollutions of all nations, and defiled the temple of Yahuwah, which was sanctified in Jerusalem. Nevertheless, the Elohim of their fathers sent by his messenger to call them back, because he spared them and his tabernacle also. Mercy. But they had his messengers in derision. And look, when Yahuwah spoke unto them, they made a sport of his prophets.
Mm-hmm.
That's twisted.
That's crazy.
Like killing
Everybody,
them, killing
Yahuwah,
games?
yeah, sometimes they
Yeah.
do. Yeah. Or
Wow.
laugh at
Slapping
them,
them,
or
slapping them around, or
Yeah.
mocking them.
Ah.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
Come on, Hunger Games.
Yeah. 52. So far forth that he, being wroth with his people for their great wickedness, commanded the kings of the Kasdim, or Chaldeans, to come up against them, who slew their young men with the sword, yea, even within the compass of their holy temple, and spared neither young man nor maid, old man or child among them, for he delivered all into their hands. Wow. And they took all the holy vessels of Yahuwah, both great and small, with the vessels of the ark of Elohim, and the king's treasures, and carried them away into Babel. As for the house of Yahuwah, they burnt it and broke down the walls of Jerusalem and set fire upon her towers. And as for her glorious things, they never ceased till they had consumed and brought them all to naught. And the people that were not slain with the sword, he carried unto Babel, who became servants to him and his children, till the Persians reigned, to fulfill the word of Yahuwah spoken by the mouth of Yirmiyahu, until the land had enjoyed her Sabbaths. The whole time of her desolation shall she rest, until the full term of 70 years. Because they weren't letting the land
have her Sabbath. They're supposed to
Yeah.
rest the land every 7 years. You grow
And
on
they
it every
were-
6 years, and the 7th year you let it be.
Because the land has to be obedient to
Yeah.
the commandment as
And the
well.
land just rests. And during that 7th year, sometimes the fruit just grew just because, but you're not doing anything to
you're
it.
not supposed to touch it.
Yeah, because it's a fruit tree, so the fruit
Yeah.
gonna grow anyway.
Yeah.
But it's still resting. You're
Yeah.
not messing with it. You're not.
Yeah, you're not
Yeah.
doing anything to it.
Yeah,
And this land hasn't had no Sabbath.
Well, it's
that's
been
why they
having
had
the
70
Sabbath.
years. Yeah.
But it's
No.
been having the Sabbath though, because everything is getting burnt up, washed out.
Very true.
The earth-
Like the judgments. The land's been having judgments.
Yeah, but
And
that's
so-
not a Sabbath.
Yeah, it hasn't been having a Sabbath. I mean,
Yeah.
we keep it as best, but like the land, like when you leave it alone.
Yeah,
Oh, leave
you
it-
leave
leave
it
you
alone.
leave it alone.
You leave
And
it
even
alone.
this day, the land has not had no Sabbath.
At all.
It's definitely got judgments though.
Yes,
And
them
they ain't
judgments
showing y'all.
hitting. Them judgments hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Even in America.
Yep.
They ain't
Linda
showing
was
you
just
some
telling me
stuff.
that Santa Cruz flooded.
Yes. And Santa Cruz is on top of a mountain.
How you gonna flood on top? Water goes down. It's
Judgment.
on top of a mountain.
Judgment, like stuff, in this video, just by me saying that, it's gonna get blocked.
Yeah.
Because I mentioned something, I think in Maccabees, and they took the whole video down because I mentioned something. I was like, listen, it's true.
Yeah.
You can't stop the truth.
Yeah. America is really going through stuff because somebody had posted something today. I don't know if it was Assembly or High Hebrew, or maybe I was just looking at YouTube. No, I don't think it was. How is this? I want to say it's Tennessee, but don't hold me to that because it probably wasn't Tennessee. But it was some city, and you would think it was a third world country, but it was right here in America. Like the streets was trash. The people was walking around like zombies. Like, that
What?
zombie apocalypse done already hit.
Where is
Yeah.
this at?
It done already hit. I'm gonna look and see if it was in
It
our
really
thing or I
was.
saw it somebody.
I mean, it has.
So
Judgment
somewhere.
is definitely taking place, but they're not, because they control the media, and
They're
that's
not
his
telling us.
principality.
Mhm.
They definitely not telling us.
They're
Only
not
telling
telling
us
us.
what they want us to know.
Right.
Mhm. It's
But yeah.
already really bad.
What's up, New Zealand? Yeah, she said, "Oh, what? Yeah." Mm-hmm.
Okay. Verse.
Okay, wait, before you go on.
Okay, go for it.
Another pastor said, no 10 commandments. And Charles Stanley is, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is his son.
Dude.
I was shocked.
Yes.
Like he's the one preaching now instead of his father. He said, we do not need the 10 commandments.
Of course you don't, sir. You're not of the tribe.
No, but he's saying,
Uh-huh.
but at least, the Christians did follow the 10 commandments.
They did.
Yeah.
But
he
I'm
said,
sure, I'm sure
we
you're
don't
gonna
need
say
those.
that when you have thousands and thousands of Hebrews in your synagogues.
Mm-hmm. He's like, we don't need that.
I'm sure you're gonna say that so they can continue to. I can't curse them, but let me get them to curse themselves.
Yeah.
That
They
is
got a large JPEG following too.
Yeah, Charles
Yeah.
Stanley.
Stanley, yeah.
I wasn't. They were on TBN. I wasn't a huge Charles Stanley.
Yeah,
He
like
was the one that actually.
But I was a
he
huge
was
TBN.
true. Charles Stanley
Yes,
was good.
actually, what?
Oh, I
He
didn't
was
know.
the one that gave, because no one would even sell to Bishop Eddie Long.
Oh,
They wouldn't
really?
even sell land to him, and he gave this man all that land that the
Yeah.
Lithonia
Yeah.
compound is on.
It was given. Oh wow.
Charles Stanley gave that to him.
Oh wow. Well, listen, bless his life. But
Yeah,
I never
Stanley
watched
used to
him.
be on it.
He
Yeah.
did. He used to
Oh,
be like.
I did not watch Charles
He was
Stanley.
definitely straight and narrow.
Yeah, he was.
And
Oh,
to
wow.
see his son do that, I was straight shocked.
Now I see why you
Straight
said okay.
But that's
Yeah.
the same thing as what's the man that used to evangelist? Billy Graham.
Oh,
His son is doing it. He is doing it.
Oh yeah, I don't know Billy Graham either.
He's into the
Oh, you never
ecumenical.
heard
No, I know who he
Oh.
was, but I wasn't. I was into that like prosperity stuff.
Yeah, I
like
see,
that.
because you was Joyce
Yeah,
Meyer.
Joyce Meyer,
and-
Joel Osteen.
Yeah.
You know that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And at one
Yeah.
point, I was gonna go to somebody Christian university. Yeah, I can't even think of his name. Yeah, I was on my way.
Raymond.
Or Roberts?
Yep.
Or Roberts University.
Yep,
Yeah.
sure was.
Raymond.
I
Yeah,
sure
she was
was.
gonna be in the
Listen,
thick.
I had that thing calculated. It was affordable. Sure it is to get brainwashed. Okay. We make it real cheap.
Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know where
Thank
I got
you.
it from.
For deliverance. And
Oh,
she
yeah.
dodged the bullet.
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah, big time. Yeah, I think I might have saw it on YouTube.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Chapter 2. In the first year of Koresh, king of the Persians, that the word of Yahuwah might be accomplished,
Capital W.
mhm,
Emphasis there.
that he had promised by the mouth of Yirmiyahu. Yahuwah raised up the Ruach of Koresh, the king of the Persians, and he made proclamation through all his kingdom, and also by writing, saying, Thus says Koresh, king of the Persians, Yahuwah of Yasharel, Al-Alian Yahuwah, has made me king of the whole world, and commanded me to build him a house at Jerusalem in Yahudah. If therefore there be any of you that are of his people, let Yahuwah, even his Adonai, be with him, and let him go up to Jerusalem that is in Yahudah, and build the house of Yahuwah of Yasharel. For he is Yahuwah that dwells in Jerusalem. Ooh, that's wonderful. Whosoever then dwell in the places about, let them help him, those I say, that are his neighbors, with gold and with silver, with gifts, with horses, and with cattle, and other things which have been set forth by vow for the temple of Yahuwah at Jerusalem.
So you guys see how it's all coming together now.
Yeah,
So now
yeah.
they're getting to they went into captivity. They got to the Persian king because their 70 years is up. Now they're starting to come back. So
the
it's
scriptures
bringing
do the
everything to doing the backstory, bringing you
Yeah,
up to
thank you.
yeah,
I didn't know what was going on either.
yeah,
The scriptures did his own backstory.
Yeah,
yeah. So it's letting you know this is how we got to this point. That's cool.
Got you. That's dope.
Yeah.
It's not only in movies.
Then the chief of the families of verse 8. Then the chief of the families of Yehudah and of the tribe of Benjamin stood up, the priests also, and the Levites, and all they whose mind Yahuwah had moved to go up and to build a house for Yahuwah at Jerusalem. And they that dwelt round about them, and held them in all things with silver and gold, with horses and cattle, and with and with very many free gifts of a great number, whose minds were stirred up thereto. So the Most High had to stir the mind of the people to be in that direction. So he was picking even then who he wanted to go back.
And that's like you didn't come into the truth on your own. He stirred your mind.
Yep.
He stirred your mind. He stirred your mind.
Oh my goodness. That is
You wasn't looking. You wasn't
No.
looking for it.
No. That is very comforting.
Mm-hmm.
He said, "Oh, that one. Look at that one.
Yeah.
That's awesome."
And here I'm just looking at you like, oh, she can dance. So, she just ministering. And didn't know we was gonna be all together.
Didn't have a clue.
Crazy.
Ooh, okay. Verse 10. King Koresh also brought forth the holy vessels which Nebuchadnezzar had carried away from Jerusalem and had set up in his temple of idols. Ooh. Now, when Koresh, king of the Persians, had brought them forth, he delivered them to Mithridath, his treasurer, and by him they were delivered to Sheshbassar, the governor of Yehudah. And this was the number of them: 1,000 golden cups and 1,000 of silver, censers of silver 29, vials of gold 30, and of silver 2,410, and 1,000 other vessels. So all the vessels of gold and of silver which were carried away were 5,469. That's a lot.
Mhm.
These were brought back by Sheshbazzar, together with them of the captivity from Babel to Jerusalem.
That's a lot of money.
That is.
That's a lot of wealth or riches.
Yep.
It is.
I can't even calculate it. So
And
don't
that's
ask
just
me
the
how
stuff
much
that was in the temple.
Mm-hmm. I can't even calculate it. I just know it's a lot.
Okay. I want to do.
What you doing?
I'm trying to see who. Third Ezra. What is this? Chapter 2, verse
15.
Yeah, 15. 2:15.
Hopefully the name is highlighted.
Zerubbabel. Oh, it's Zerubbabel's Persian name.
Yeah,
Because that name is. That's why I was like, that's a Persian name. That is got to be. So Zerubbabel was the.
Yeah, remember when he gave him all that stuff? And
Yeah.
then he was dividing it and stuff to
Yeah.
give it, make sure
Nehemiah
when you get
was
back,
that-
it got
yeah.
the same, it weighs the same, and it's, yeah.
Oh. I vaguely remember.
Okay, verse 16. But in the time of Artaxerxes, king of the Persians, Bishlam and Mithridath and Tabael and Rehum and Baetlehem and Shimshai, the secretary, with others that were in commission with them, dwelling in Shomeron and other places, wrote unto him against them that dwelt in Yehuda and Jerusalem. These St0ryTim, knowing,
Following.
These St0ryTim, knowing, following. I don't know why.
I was about to say, is it in yours?
Skip some.
Following to King Artaxerxes, our Adonai, your servants, Rehum the story writer, and Shimshai the scribe, and the rest of their council, and all the judges that are in St0ryTim and Phoenicia. Be it now known to the Adonai and King that the Yehudim that are up from you to us, being come unto Jerusalem, that rebellious and wicked city, oh goodness, do build the marketplaces and repair the walls of it, and do lay the foundation of the temple. Now, if this city and the walls thereof be made up again, they will not only refuse to give tribute, but also rebel against kings. And for as much as the kings pertaining to the temple are, and for as much as the things pertaining to the temple are now in hand, we think it meet not to neglect such a matter.
Oh, you're making it bigger and you lying.
No,
And you
but
like
they did
to
this the first
the
time.
first time.
Yeah, that's what they talked about.
It's
Yeah.
assuming.
There you go.
But to speak unto our Adonai, the king, to the intent that if it be your pleasure, it may be sought out in the St0ryTim of your fathers, and you shall find in the Chronicles what is written concerning these things, and shall understand that the city was rebellious, troubling both kings and cities, and that the Yehudim were rebellious, and raised always wars therein, for the which cause even this city was made desolate.
That's crazy.
They only did it because of Torah.
That's it.
It's like,
But the
y'all
whole,
leaving that part
They're
out.
leaving out the reason why. Yeah.
And it's crazy that the whole city became a byword.
Yeah.
And then it said the city is rebellious and the people is rebellious. The city ain't got. The city is
City didn't do
bitter.
nothing.
It's structure.
It's inanimate.
It's the same thing. Like, don't go to Oakland.
Yeah.
Don't go to. You know what I'm saying?
A
The
bunch
whole
of buildings
uh,
and
Bunch of
streets.
buildings.
yeah. Don't go to this. Hey, the city. Like, okay.
Backwards. Let's see. Verse 24. Yes. Wherefore now we do declare unto you, O Adonai the King, that if this city be built again and the walls thereof set up anew, you shall from henceforth have no passage into St0ryTim and Phoenicia.
So
How you gonna say that?
Are
Yeah, how
those
you
Greek
gonna say it?
cities? Greek or
Those are-
Aram and Phoenicia.
I don't think
They-
Phoenicia
they're,
is part of them.
Well, Phoenicia was a part of Israel.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Listen, I'm in this.
But they-
I think he
They-
said you're not gonna be able to get to that city anymore because Jerusalem.
got the wall.
First of all, you could walk around. That's number one.
Absolutely.
But the city got gates. All you gotta do
Now
is
they
go
got
out
gates.
one gate,
Basically,
out the back,
Yeah.
the back gate.
You can't be like basically you ain't gonna know what's going on in their city no more because right
Right.
now that area don't have no walls.
Yeah.
So
Right.
You ain't gonna be able to see, and they not gonna let you through.
yeah, you're not gonna be
because it's
able
gonna
to.
be
Yeah.
fortified.
Mhm.
Assuming again.
Not gonna be able to call and
But
talk
this
about
is
there's
the
a barbecue
king
going on.
That
Yeah.
Then the king wrote back again to Rehum, the story writer,
Story writer.
Mhm.
to Be'eletim, to Shimshai the scribe, and to the rest that were in commission and dwellers in Shomeron and Aram and Phoenicia, after this manner. I have read the Sefer which ye have sent unto me. Therefore I command to make diligent search, and it has been found that that city was from the beginning practicing against kings, and the men therein were given to rebellion and war, and that mighty kings and fierce were in Jerusalem, who reigned and exacted tributes in Selo, Aram, and Phoenicia. Now, therefore, I have commanded to hinder those men from building the city, and heed to be taken that there be no more done in it, and that those wicked workers proceed no further to do annoyance of kings. Then King Artaxerxes, his Sepharim being read, Rehum and Shimshai the scribe and the rest that were in commission with them, removing in haste toward Jerusalem with a troop of horsemen and a multitude of people in battle array. Cannot. And began to hinder the builders. And the building of the temple in Jerusalem ceased until the second year of the reign of Darius, king of the Persians.
They couldn't wait. I remember
So
this now.
Artaxerxes, he listened to the lie. He didn't go further though. He should have read
Yeah.
further.
He only
He
talked
didn't-
about
he
what
only-
they said.
Yeah, because they told him which book to go to.
Yeah.
Just like they say, read this 66. Don't go to those because then you'll
Yes,
see
that's
the whole
what
story.
absolutely.
You'll
Yep,
get the whole story. We don't need you to have the whole
Whole
story right now.
exactly.
We
And
want
he
you to-
read.
we
So
gonna-
they said, we want you to just stay in these 66. And that's what he
Yep.
did.
Yeah,
He
he
only,
pointed them to the
that's
book, the
it.
book of the Chronicles. Go get those.
and that's what he got.
That's the one he went and got.
Meanwhile, all the other books is right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, forget all what happened and why they was rebellious, and
Right.
because they weren't really rebellious. It's
They
their
were
land.
defending.
Yeah.
You supposed to defend your land. But you
Hello.
leave that out, storyteller.
That's
He
like
telling you
storytelling.
those. Oh, he's storytelling.
That's a mess. Vivid.
No, he's straight out lying.
Chapter 3. Now, when Darius reigned, he made a great feast unto all his subjects and unto all his household, and unto all princes of Media and Persia, and to all the governors and captains and lieutenants that were under him, from India unto Cush, of 127 provinces. And when they had eaten and drunken, and being satisfied were gone home, then Darius the king went into his bedchamber and slept, and soon after awoke.
He had the itis. Okay, let's get into it.
Then 3 young men that were of the guard that kept the king's body spoke one to another. Let every one of us speak a sentence, he that shall overcome, and whose sentence shall seem wiser than the others, unto him shall King Darius give great gifts and great things in token of victory, as to be clothed in purple, to drink in gold, and to sleep upon gold, and a chariot with bridles of gold, and a head tire of fine linen, and a chain about his neck, And he shall sit next to Darius because of his wisdom, and shall be called Darius his cousin.
Hey, that's probably why we get that. Hey, that's my cousin.
Nothing
That's
like our
these
people.
melanated
man.
Yeah,
people,
all
man.
these melanated people. You know, we're gonna have a gold chain.
Yeah.
That's a mess.
Mm-mm.
That is so funny. Hey,
Cousin. And then everyone wrote his sentence, sealed it, and put it under the pillow of the king Darius, and said that when the king is risen, some will give him the writings. And of whose side the king and the 3 princes of Persia shall judge that his sentence is the wisest, to him shall the victory be given, as was appointed. The first wrote, wine is the strongest.
you ain't it.
The second wrote, the king is strongest. The third wrote, women are strongest, but above all things, truth bears away the victory.
That's the winner right there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm just going
Mhm.
because the sentence is
I
longer.
don't even know how wine can be the strongest unless it's because
No,
you get the
actually-
truth out of people.
And you can kind of like it's intoxicating.
You can
so
manipulate.
manipulate it. So maybe that's it.
So the second wrote the king is the strong.
Nah, the king ain't really
I
strong.
don't see
But
how that second one.
I think one.
Yeah.
What say ye? Which sentence is the strongest?
The wine, the king,
You can't take
or
it
the
back
women
either.
with the truth, with the
Is it the
capital
one?
T.
Which one? Put a 1 if you think it's the wine is the strongest, and you gotta think about it. Think 2, king is the strongest. I'm saying 3, but that's
Yeah.
just my business.
I say 3.
Yeah, women are strongest, but above all things,
That last
truth
one
bears, and it's a capital T.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That's why I'm going with the third.
I didn't
'cause it's
even
the
know
capital
that.
T.
Okay.
It's a capital T.
I didn't even catch that one. Okay, you're right. Okay. Didi says 3. Look, New Zealand, she said 3. I know you. Come on, she said that last one with the capital T.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I think everybody's gonna say 3.
Those who can comment.
Yeah, those who can comment. I
Right.
feel like I'm hearing a lot of
'cause
3s.
we got 13 and 87 people comment. I think they can't comment.
And Linda definitely can't comment. I'm
Yeah.
sure she
I know,
just.
she
I'm surprised she ain't text me like 3.
Verse 13. Now when the king was risen up, they took their writings and delivered them unto him, and so he read them. And sending forth, he called all the princes of Persia and Media, and the governors and the captains, and the lieutenants and the chief officers, and sat him down in the royal seat of judgment. And the writings were read before them. And he said, call the young men, and they shall declare their own sentences. So they were called and came in. And he said unto them, declare unto us your mind concerning the writings. Then began the first, who has spoken of the strength of wine.
So they get to explain.
Mhm.
Okay.
So he
Let's
knows
hear
which
this.
one belongs to who.
Yeah.
Because if you read them out, somebody might jump in front of somebody
Yeah,
else and say, oh, that was mine. You like that one? That was me.
Mhm.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So to prevent that from happening, you explain what you said.
Yeah, what you mean by what you said. Okay.
Verse 18.
Let's see.
And he said, thus, O ye men, how exceeding strong is wine. It causes all men to err that drink it. It makes the mind of the king and of the fatherless child to be all one, of the bondman and of the freeman, of the poor man and of the rich. It turns also every thought into jollity,
Fine, I'm gonna go with 1.
jollity and myrrh, so that a man remembers neither sorrow nor death.
Okay.
But I was
wine
kind of on
does
the
do
same
that.
thing, you know.
Wine does
Look,
do
Abram
that.
changed it. Abram said 1. He went to 3
Wine
to
does
1.
do
But
that.
that was my mindset when he said wine is the strongest. I said because you can manipulate some folks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, Abram.
Okay.
Listen, we won.
I
We
think
gotta
that-
stick to it.
Wait.
We said
Okay. Wait, you ain't finished with 1 yet. Go ahead.
Verse 21. And it makes every heart rich, so that a man remembers neither king nor governor, and it makes to speak all things by talents.
Fine, I'm going with 1.
And when they are in their cups, They forget their love both to friends and brethren, and a little after draw out swords. It's
Because
true.
I'm making you
angry
Yep.
drunk.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep, I'm going one. I'm going one. I take it back.
Angry drunk.
You be sitting there going, and then the next thing you
You
know,
fighting. And then you wake up with stitches.
yeah,
Or dead. You how many
Well, you
people
didn't
wake up
think
dead.
of think of how many people have gotten angry because they were drunk
Yes.
and got in an argument, went back, got a gun and shot somebody. Then when you come to yourself, be like, what did I do?
Yep.
All because you was drunk.
Look at there. I can't respond to nothing. These grandchildren.
Oh no, we can't come and get them.
You could have wrote a number and all.
Right, exactly. Listen, he got 3 sentences. I think he's going for 3. Okay, I'm going for 1. I'm changing.
Okay, she said 1. I still say 3.
Yeah.
23. But when they are from the wine, they remember not what they have done. 24. Oh, ye men, is not wine the strongest that enforces to do thus? And when he had spoken, he held his peace.
Okay. I'm respect the man's answer because at first I didn't say why. You like, I'm glad he said explain yourself.
Mm-hmm. Then he said,
just throwing out wine.
Then he just dropped the mic. He said, "Damn." You know what I'm saying? He just dropped the
drunk
mic.
fools do anything. You forget who you are. Because a drunk man is a drunk man, whether you a king or a prisoner. You a drunk man.
I'm telling you.
I can get a whole bunch of stuff from a drunk man. Like,
just the truth.
You
lady,
can.
woman.
I told
anything.
y'all in my old job when we had that end of the year
Oh
party,
yeah.
I used to talk to the drunkest person, like, "Hey, so what do you think about me?"
Uh-huh.
And I would get the truth.
And they call it the truth serum.
Yeah.
They call
And then I knew how to move around you. And I wouldn't tell you what you told me at that Christmas party.
And then they don't remember.
They don't remember. That was the best part. That's why I like doing. Like, so I go, okay, he's tipsy. Okay, he ain't drunk though. She tipsy. She ain't drunk though. Oh yeah, I used to do it.
Chapter 4. Then the second that had spoken of the strength of the king began to say, O ye men, do not men excel in strength that bear rule over sea and land and all things in them? But yet the king is more mighty, for he is Adonai of all these things, and has dominion over them, and whatsoever he commands them, they do. If he bid them make war, the one against the other, they do it. If he send them out against the enemies, they go and break down mountains, walls, and towers. They slay and are slain, and transgress not the king's commandment. If they get the victory, they bring all to the king, as well the spoil as all things else. Likewise for those that are no soldiers and have not to do with wars, but use husbandry. When they have reaped again that which they had sown, they bring it to the king and compel one another to pay tribute unto the king. And yet he is but one man. If he command to kill, they kill. If he command to spare, they spare. If he command to smite, they smite. If he command to make desolate, they make desolate. If he command to build, they build. If he command to cut down, they cut down. If he command to plant, they plant. So all his people and his armies obey him. Furthermore, he lies down, he eats and drinks, and takes his rest. And these keep watch round about him. Neither may anyone depart and do his own business, neither disobey they him in anything. O ye men, how should not the king be mightiest, when in such sort he is obeyed? And he held his tongue.
I mean, he got a point.
I mean, but I feel like his intentions is brown nosing.
Probably, but he got a point.
What he's saying is true.
He got a point. The king is one person.
That's very true.
And he just commands everybody around him, go kill him.
That's
they
true.
Gonna kill somebody.
I feel like he's brown nosing, but what he said is true.
What he said is true.
Because that's kind of like the mafia. You like, how do you let this one man?
And y'all go kissing his hand and bowing down.
Right. Yeah. I mean, but I'm sticking to like I said.
Yeah, he definitely probably. I'm definitely not going with him.
Nose is just
Yeah, but he's telling the truth. He said, put him in jail. He puts him in jail.
Yes, New Zealand hit us up with a steal, but he fears being taken over.
Yes, he does all the time.
Mm-hmm. She said, I'm sticking to number 3. Come on, New Zealand, switch off the boat with me. Go with number 1.
Yeah. He always fears there's going to be a rebellion. Or something.
So therefore, he trusts no one.
Yes.
So X to number 2.
He seems strongest to everybody else, but him himself is probably the most insecure in the kingdom.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Even though he got guards standing over him at night, you never know when that guard will get mad at you and come in and kill you.
So you really don't have a peaceful sleep. You always watching around. So yeah, you don't trust
everybody else. You the man.
You the man.
I want that job.
You the man.
Till you get the job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a whole no for me on number 2.
It's a whole no for me, but
good answer. Good answer. Steve. Good answer.
Good answer. It was intelligent, well thought out.
It was on the board. It was.
Yeah, it was definitely on the board. Yeah.
Let's see number 3.
Verse 13. Then the third, who had spoken of women and of the truth, this was Zerubbabel. Began to speak.
Can I switch?
No.
You already switched.
You switched and switched back. You switched and switched again. Stick to it.
All right.
I wonder who the other two are.
Verse 14. Oh, ye men.
I know I feel like that's a setup.
Don't say that.
Don't do it.
Okay, you're right. I gotta stick to number 1.
Let's see. Verse 14. Oh, ye men, it is not the great king, nor the multitude of men, neither is it wine that excels. But is it then that
who is it? Then?
But wait, let me see. Who is it then that rules them or has the kingship over them? Mm-hmm. Are they not women? Women have borne the king and all the people that bear rule by sea and land. Even of them that came, and they nourished them up that planted the vineyards from whence the wine comes. Didn't I just say earlier today, the hand that rocks the cradle is the hand that rules the world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. These also make garments for men. These bring glory unto men, and without women cannot men be. Yea, and if men have gathered together gold and silver, or any other goodly thing, do they not love a woman which is comely in favor and beauty? And letting all those things go, do they not gape, and even with open mouth fix their eyes fast on her? And have not all men more desire unto her than unto silver or gold or any goodly thing whatsoever? You better speak, son. You preaching, baby.
Come on, Professor. I'm so glad we all agreed to say number 3.
Because girl.
Yeah. This is good. Too. Get into that. You on verse 20.
He said a woman will make you do any. First of all, a woman bore the king. So the king don't get sassy with your mama. Your mama go,
right.
I don't care if you're the king.
Right.
And bring some milk home.
Right. Even when them people in high places, they gonna disrespect their mama.
They show away.
New Zealand, she goes on to say, Tupac said, it since he quote, keep your head up. Says Tupac said, since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and our game from a woman.
Yeah.
And he was a philosopher. He just wasn't teaching in a class.
It's a pretty deep stuff.
Absolutely.
I didn't find that out till he died, but I was like,
I was young when he died, so sorry, I so
high. All came from a woman.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I was trying to catch the beat
from a woman.
I was trying to catch the beat, but y'all know I'm a little slow with the music.
Yeah, and not only that, but when a man really loves a woman, all that money he got, baby, what you want?
Absolutely. See,
what you want? Go, so what you want? What you want?
Yep.
I didn't like that Mercedes you got me.
Right.
What you want? A Rose? What you want? Go pick up what you want.
So true.
It's true.
It's so true.
It's so true.
Whatever I got is yours. Remember, what's his name was about to give away She's the daughter got the
No,
the
ma'am.
dance
Oh,
No, ma'am.
in
Solomon.
front of the king.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
Herod's-
cut off Herod.
Herod's
oh,
stepdaughter.
sure did.
Stepdaughter.
Yeah.
He said you could have whatever you want up to half the kingdom. You finna give
He
her
sure
half the
did. You're right.
I was alone.
for a dance.
For a dance. You didn't even touch her.
Shake it, mama. You can have
That's
half
why.
the
Listen,
king.
Mystical said. Listen, Mystical said, shake your. Never mind. Go ahead.
Verse 20. A man leaves his own father that brought him up and his own country and cleaves unto his woman. He sticks not to spend his life with his woman and remembers neither father. He said that if you Jews, nor mother, nor country.
Wait.
You're absolutely right.
I know y'all seen Harlem Nights.
You know
Yeah.
I did.
I remember the man calls. Yeah, he got with the Hebrew lady.
He got with
called his
Sunshine.
wife. Yeah, he got with Sunshine.
He said, yeah, check this out. I ain't coming home.
I ain't coming home.
Take it easy. Over Sunshine.
Oh, but Sunshine.
Oh my.
Mm-mm-mm. I ain't coming home.
Yeah.
Don't even ask.
I'm gonna read that again to that what she just said. He sticks not to spend his life with his woman and remembers neither father nor mother nor country.
But remember, that's what some of them was doing, marrying some of them women from other
Uh-huh.
nations and forgetting where you came from.
Yeah.
That's probably why they say don't forget where you
Yeah. Forgetting
That's
where
probably
they
where that
came
comes
from. Yep.
Verse 22. By this also ye must know that women have dominion over you. Do ye not labor and toil and give and bring all to the woman?
Where your paycheck?
Wait a minute. This is 2022. Why is it still facts?
Wait, this
is facts.
This is that baby face
Where your
song.
paycheck?
What baby face song?
I'll buy your clothes. I'll pay your rent. I'll cook your
Listen.
dinner too.
Dang, this is so true.
Oh my.
We be knowing your paycheck. Like, okay, at 12
I got
a.m.
bills to pay. Where the check? And they hit the account.
12 a.m.
It's the truth.
Be like, yo, hey, it's 3 a.m. It ain't came in. Where it at? You did you not do direct deposit? It's crazy.
Oh. Mm-mm-mm.
New Zealand said this is good.
Man, if James is on here, man.
Nothing new under the sun.
Nothing. But I sure wish James was on here.
Oh, yeah.
My cousin James. Woo.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he'll be testifying to that because
Mhm.
our lovely
Mhm.
Sheila.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Verse
He still
20.
haven't dropped the mic yet.
Mm-mm.
By this also ye must know. Oh wait.
No, you're only 23, yeah.
Yea, a man takes his sword and goes his way to rob and to steal, to sail upon the sea and upon rivers, and looks upon a lion and goes into the darkness. And when he has stolen, spoiled, and robbed,
Come
He
on,
brings
Bonnie
it.
and Clyde.
he brings it to his love.
He said no matter what job he got, whether it's
Yeah.
legit or not,
Yeah.
the money going home
You know that's the truth.
to the woman.
Wow. He
Wars
wins.
are fought over.
Yes.
women.
Yes. Yes.
That's so crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh. 3 is the answer, y'all, if y'all didn't figure it out.
Oh, y'all know there's been plenty of street fights, people getting shot. That's my woman.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
You
The
messing
woman can
with
be
my
dead wrong, too.
Yeah. Well,
Openly
your woman
wrong.
in the car with the man.
They used to duel in
Yes.
Europe. They used to
Yes.
have those guns. They back to back and they
Mhm.
6 paces and they turn around and fire over
And
women.
whoever left alive, get the
Get the
woman.
woman.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Mm-mm-mm.
Verse 25. Wherefore a man loves his woman better than father or mother. Yea, many there be that have run out of their wits for women and
Went
become
crazy.
servants for their sakes.
Yep.
And it went crazy.
Went in the debt, everything.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Or one.
My woman won't. Mm-mm-mm.
Mhm. Many also have perished, have erred, and sinned for women. And now do you not believe me? Is not the king great in his power? Do not all regions fear to touch him? Yet did I see him and Apame, the king's concubine, the
Oh,
daughter of the admirable Barticus, sitting at the right hand of the king,
Wait,
wait a minute.
and
He said,
taking the crown from the king's head and setting it upon her own head. She also struck the king with her left hand.
and that's the concubine.
So she said, she said,
She was sitting there, hey, baby.
Uh-huh.
wow.
She ain't even the wife.
Ain't even a wife.
Yeah. Wow.
In front of everybody.
And he let it.
He was like,
He was
That's
like,
my concubine.
hey girl. Hey girl. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Boy, this is one of the best story times today,
Listen.
baby.
But even when you think about it, when a man has a daughter,
Mhm.
she gonna get away with way more than the sons.
Yes. Yes.
Wrapped around
Absolutely.
the finger.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes, she is. Yeah.
Yes.
She backed them eyes.
Yeah.
Oh, I see it every
That
day.
little cute little smile. Forget about it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Let's see, verse 31. And yet for all this, the king gaped and gazed upon her with open mouth. If she laughed upon him, he laughed also. But if she took any displeasure at him, the king was fain to flatter that she might be reconciled to him again. Baby,
Oh,
don't
baby.
be.
Yeah. Wait
No,
a minute. Wait a
leave me
minute.
alone. You didn't
What
get me
you
what
wanna-
I wanted.
You want to go shopping?
Yeah,
Man, what can I do? What
What
can I
you
do?
want?
that's it. That's it. That's it.
Oh,
That's it.
oh, so basically,
Oh.
from the beginning of time, we just had game.
Yes.
Okay.
Boom.
Yes.
Okay. Shot.
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, because remember, Kua got Adam
right,
to
you're
eat
right,
the fruit,
you're
and
right.
he knew good and well
And
he
she
wasn't supposed
told
to
him
eat,
straight up. She told
There
him
it
the
is,
truth.
right there.
She told him
There.
straight up.
Told him straight up, and he
Still ate it.
There it
And
is
he
right
was-
there.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, I didn't
There
know
it
I
is
had.
right there.
Listen. Okay.
Yes, Zerubbabel Bell said, "Look, y'all
I mean,
ain't
but my game
thinking."
was hung up and all that. I don't have no game no more.
You're right.
Babe, you watching? You know.
Yeah,
what's
that
up.
he watching. That's why he's saying that. So
Nah, he, you know.
yeah, y'all still with number one. That's right.
Yeah, we went to number one. We ain't on to two. Me and him is one. You know?
Verse 32.
She said, "Oops, no comment."
Verse 32. O ye men, how can it be but women should be strong, seeing they do thus? Then the king and the princes looked upon one another.
I know they did.
So he began to speak of the truth, capital T. O ye men, are not women strong? Great is the earth, high is the heaven, swift is the sun in his course, for he compasses the heavens round about, and fetches his course again to his own place in one day. Is he not great that makes these things? Therefore great is the truth, and stronger than all things.
So right now he's talking about
Yeah.
Mhm.
All the earth cries upon the truth, and the heaven blesses it. All works shall shake and tremble at it, and with it is no unrighteous thing. Wine is wicked. The king is wicked. Women are wicked. All the children of men are wicked. And such are all the wicked works. Such are all their wicked works, and there is no truth in them. In their unrighteousness also they shall perish. As for the truth, it endures and is always strong. It lives and conquers forevermore. With her, there is no accepting of person or rewards, but she does the things that are just and refrains from all unjust and wicked things. And all men do well like of her works. Neither in her judgment is any unrighteous, and she is the strength kingdom, power, and majesty of all ages. Blessed be the Elohim of truth. That was awesome.
Uh-huh.
You know what? I like how he segued into that.
And use the women.
I'm gonna use the women to draw y'all in because
that's what you
they're
understand.
the strongest. Yes, you understand this, and then I'm gonna get y'all to the truth.
That's it. Good
I'm
answer.
gonna use y'all, draw you in, and I'm gonna bring you to the truth with a capital T.
Listen.
All that stuff we talking about right now is all wicked. Let me take you to Yahuwah.
Yeah. Oh, listen. Good. Listen.
Yeah.
He won.
He won.
Absolutely, he did.
You didn't preach that house down, sir.
Yes.
There was no need to drop
you
the
drew
mic.
Everybody in and then said, "Oh, let me take you to Yahuwah."
Come on, strategy.
Where you thought y'all was going?
Come on, strategy.
Come on, strategy.
And the winner is number 3.
Zerubbabel. Okay, let's see. Where we at?
41. That's where we at.
And with that, he held his peace.
I know you did. Because what else could you say?
Drop the mic and walk away. And all the people then shouted and said, "Great is truth and mighty above all things."
See, they came with the truth.
That's it.
They ended up with the truth, not the wine, not the king, not the women, but the truth.
That's what they left with.
Then said the king unto him, "Ask what you will more than is appointed in the writing, and we will give it to you, because you are found wisest, and you shall sit next to me and shall be called my cousin."
I need you to advise me.
He said, "I want to be related to you."
Come on, cuz.
Come on, cuz. You smart. You smart, but
that was good.
That was good.
That was good what you
Come
just
on.
did.
Yes, and yes, New Zealand. Listen, she said, "Yah is truth. Praise your name. Hallelujah." Yes, the truth will not lie, okay?
Come on.
People will lie, but Yah won't.
Yeah. That was just good. The way he did that.
Yeah.
I know. Yes, that's my cousin. That line been around, huh?
Yep.
That's my cousin. It's in the scripture. Ain't this crazy? These people are more relatable. Can't you see yourself, the characteristics of the people? Like that's where I get this stuff from.
Yep.
All right, verse 43.
Cousin.
Verse 43. Cousin. Then said he unto the king, "Remember your vow, which you have vowed to build Jerusalem in the day when you came to your kingdom."
Wait, so that's why they were able to get started building again, because of this man, right? And he told him to remember your vow, because remember, it's been up to 2 years that they have not built.
Yeah, because Darius this is Darius they're talking to.
That's how they're able to rebuild.
Was how they were able to restart.
So he didn't preach that man, so gave him the truth, and now they're able to build up the walls.
Because basically he told them, okay, y'all made us stop, but guess what? Yahuwah's true. We finna build these walls. Who you want to go up against?
Exactly. Wow.
That was
blessed be Elohim.
Strategic.
Yes.
Wise.
See, that's how we fight our battles. That's how we fight our battles. That was
wow.
Come on, Ruach HaKodesh.
I'm sorry. Go ahead. That was just wow.
Sorry. Yeah.
No, we're done.
Oh.
That's it.
Wait, where was we at?
It's 7.
But what verse we was at?
When I said,
cousin?
"Remember your vow."
Right.
Yeah, cousin.
Cousin, what verse we on?
Wait. Remember your vow, which you have vowed to build Jerusalem in the day.
We came to your kingdom.
Wow.
Yep.
Because truth. Come on.
And you are now, you received truth.
Yes.
Because you have me as your cousin.
Yes.
So don't go back. Don't be reneged, nigga.
So me as your cousin. You made a vow.
Your relative said, "Hey, check this out. Remember what you said when you came into your kingdom. You said
as soon as he called him cousin, he go, okay, remember?
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, listen, I'm in.
Waited no time.
Let me going on in.
Wow.
Let you know that.
Wow.
Ooh,
wow. what Auntie Shelley said. Come on now. I love this lesson. It was a whole lesson and exciting quiz. Awesome. Thank you.
That
Yes,
was.
that was cool, y'all. That was cool.
Sorry, y'all that had number 1 or number 2. Some of y'all had it at home, but you just didn't want to say it.
Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people was like 3, but then they heard the 1.
One,
Like,
yeah, that
listen,
one was on hit.
that was it. I was like, you right, because that was my thinking. Like,
Yeah.
you can do a little, you can do
Yeah.
something strange, with some alcohol involved.
Yeah, you
You
can.
might end up under a prison, but in somebody's ocean, but you can do a little thing strange, One, you said one
and 3.
facts, but
Oh no, 1 through 3.
oh no,
Yeah,
no,
all of them were
all of
true,
them were
but
true. Yeah.
1 and 3 was the deepest.
Mm-hmm.
The
Because 2
women,
was
yeah.
like, I forgot about 2.
It's the king. Which
Oh,
is
yeah,
true.
yeah,
The
yeah, it's
king
true.
does command,
Yeah.
but again, we know that the
Yeah.
king lives uneasy.
Yep.
Everybody else sees him as strong, but the king himself,
Don't trust nobody.
yep, nobody. That's why he got cupbearers and people taste his food
Oh yeah.
because he don't trust nobody.
Mm-mm-mm.
He live in constant fear.
Mm-mm-mm. Wow. Well,
Whether you're a good king or an evil king,
Yeah,
you live.
yeah, because somebody wants
Yeah.
your throne.
because if you're a good king, somebody even want to take you
Yeah.
out because they want your throne, right?
Yep.
Mm-mm-mm. Got to be more careful. Well, kings and queens on here, okay? We're going to see you all on Monday at 3, second day at 6 p.m. I was about to say 3 p.m. because I have the history where we're reading the Valley of the Dry Bones. And we've been on this book for about 2 months, I feel like. We only been getting through 3 pages at a
It's
time.
been good though.
So we'll be reading this on the Instagram platform where it says Storytime History.
Mhm.
This is what you'll see us at 3 p.m.
Mhm.
Follow us if you'd like to be a part of that. And then we'll be back Torah edition at 6 p.m. on the second day, which is AKA Monday. That being said, shalom.
I'm getting ready to get me a t-shirt that say cousin. You know how they got king, queen, I'm
Straight.
the cousin. I'm the
I
cousin.
like that.
What up, cousin?
What
Cousin.
up, cousin?
I'm the cousin.
Now I'm going to be real selective of who I call cousin.
Mm.
Everybody can't be my cousin.
I need y'all to be able to give me some
Y'all
good
my
advice.
cousins, okay? I said friends and family. All right. With that being said, y'all,
Shalom.
bye, cousins.
Shabbat shalom.
Shabbat shalom. Oh.